Good morning. So I'm gonna try to film another get ready with me thing, like running late for work. This is how I do my fast makeup in the morning. I got 0 sleep last night thanks to my blood sugars. So this is gonna be fast. I'm gonna jump right into it. So just took a shower, obviously, headband. So I cleansed, and in the mornings I use the Clinique clarifying lotion. It acts as a slight chemical exfoliant, and it's technically a toner. So I use this in the mornings after I shower. You can use it twice a day. I typically just use it in the mornings, and then I will just do it like a double cleanse, and then maybe a few times a week I do different chemical exfoliator at night in the shower. Bam. But I do love this toner. It's like, I feel like it's one of the main things that Clinique is known for. I'm sure that you all have grandmas and aunties and whatever. They're like, back in my day, they took you to the makeup counters and took you to Clinique and they got you the purple stuff and the yellow stuff and all the stuff, and that's what we did when we first started trying makeup. And I'm like, yeah, for sure, obviously. That was 85 million years ago. But I still love Clinique. Great brand. The clarifying lotion is great. Highly recommend for everybody. Okay, so second, typically I really don't have time to do eye patches in the morning, but I did, like I said, I didn't get any sleep. So, excuse me, my allergies. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some eye patches on. These are from the Skin Iceland Hydro Curling and Firming Eye Gels. I usually buy these in bulk, like at Ulta. Like a few times a year they'll go on sale, and I just stock up on them then. But they really do help, like with the puffiness, and I think it's more of like an instant relief type of thing whenever I use them. But I do notice that they help like the darkness around my eyes as well, at least like for a while. But it's more of like an instant thing. It does help relieve puffiness, and it will help the discoloration around the eyes, and it's just really nourishing and hydrating. So it helps a lot, especially when you didn't get any sleep the night before. I highly recommend these. I try to use them at least once or twice a week, just depending on what's going on in my life. Babe Lash eye serum, eyebrow serum. Like I said, I love this stuff. I use the conditioner in the morning, which is the silver tube. I use the regular serum at night, which is like their classic gold tube. I have noticed a huge difference in my brows and my lashes. My lashes are naturally like pretty long to begin with. But the first time I got through with a tube of the Babe Lash, I noticed a huge difference, especially in my eyelashes. Like, they were so long. I also try to keep like just like little eyelash spoolies, and I try to brush my lashes every morning and every night to help them like uncross. I sleep like directly on this side of my face, like, and so these lashes are constantly curled and these lay flat. So this helps definitely make them a little bit more even. It's just really nourishing. I love it. Unless when you get it in your eye. I've used a bunch of different brow serums. Some of them I've liked more than others. I definitely liked this one. I bought it a few times now. I have used Revitalash. I didn't use it very long. I wasn't super impressed with it, but I could have just not been using it long enough. I've used like the Rapid Lash brand from, it's like Ulta. I think it's just called like Rapid Brow. I think that's what it's called. It's like 50 bucks. I've seen results with that. I saw more results, I think, in my eyelashes than I did my brows. I've used the Grande Lash. I feel like that definitely made my brows grow in thicker and darker. I don't know if it really created more hair. So it just depends. Everyone's different, but I do really like the Babe Lash ones. So that would be what I recommend if you use like a brow and lash serum. Okay, so typically after that, I would go and like walk around the house and put like on my body lotion, because I don't know, where's that? I use a body lotion every day. I have a whole different skincare routine for my body. And then I would go and put on my eye cream, but I have the eye patches on. So this is the lip potion from Chantecaille. It's just a tiny little jar, and it has some like pink goo in it. I love this stuff. I love, 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 love. A tiny little bit goes a long way. Like that right there is more than enough. So, it is one of my favorite lip products. I have used a ton of different lip treatments, a ton of different lip masks. I always say, like, spending money on lip treatments is something I will always do. You know, I have a lot of like cheapy ones. You know, I have my Burt's Bees. I have just a ton of different like drugstore and lip treatments and lip masks. But this one right here is a golden ticket. My second favorites would probably be some from Clinique. They're good. Clinique has like a Moisture Surge. It's called like Moisture Surge lip treatment or something like that. It comes in a pink tube. It's like 17 bucks. But if you exfoliate your lips at night and you use that every morning and every night, same with this one. You don't have to like do much during the day. Like I can like wear lipstick and it not get painfully, it won't hurt. My lips like won't crack. It's just nice. Lip treatments. Or if you know, get injections or you just want like fuller lips, take care of them. Like that is one thing I feel like we all like that gets neglected to talk about is lip treatments. So important. So anyways, Chantecaille is one of my favorites. It's a little bit more price wise, but a little bit goes a long way and it will last you forever, and it's just super nourishing to your lips. Like I cannot talk highly enough about this product. Since I still have my eye gels on, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and use the La Prairie White Caviar Pearl Infusion. I know I've talked about this one several times. It is vitamin C. It has salicylic acid in it, so it helps with discoloration and will help slightly refine the texture of the skin. And it has anti-aging properties to it. Bam, 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 bam. This stuff has helped a ton with my breakouts. Like I found, I did like a morning routine video like I guess like a week or two ago. And I was being a little hormonal, but my skin was so bad. I was like, I can't post this one. But like this helps so much. It is one of just like the few things that I use in my skincare routines. So I typically try to leave these eye gels on for like 20 minutes. It has not been 20 minutes. While those eye gels continue to sit, I will put my moisturizer on and just do like the rest of my face. This is the Lancome Regine Lift. I'm not good with French. Working in luxury skincare makes it a little difficult. I need to learn French if anybody wants to teach me. But all skin types. I absolutely love this moisturizer. Has SPF 15 in it. The texture of it is like it's like almost like a whipped cream. It's not heavy on the skin, but it is like a multi-action moisturizer, so it will help lift and firm, anti-aging. If somebody is like starting to really starting to get concerned about like anti-aging, it's not a bad price point. It's not the cheapest thing in Lancome, but it's also not the most expensive anti-aging moisturizer out there. It's not heavy on the skin. I am really sensitive, and usually with Lancome products I'm good, but anti-aging products for me tend to be like a little bit heavier, or depending on what ingredients there are, I'm just really sensitive. But this one is great. It doesn't like clog your pores. It hasn't made me break out. It doesn't really have a fragrance to it at all. And it feels just like really nice on the skin. Like it's light, it's airy, it's glowy. I love the way it makes my skin glow. Like, beautiful. And it has SPF 15 in it. And Lancome is really good for making like travel size things, so you can try it out. I'm a huge fan. These eye gels are just throwing my game off. Okay. So this is the Pure Miracle Mist. I use this just as like a hydrating like face spray. It has a bunch of vitamins and minerals in it to really help like nourish. You can use it as a setting spray, just a refreshing face spray, whatever you need to. I like to spray it after my moisturizer before I put my primer on. So I'm gonna do that. Okay, and then for my primer, let's get this stuff out of the way. I'm going to use the Tula Bright Net Primer. It's like a gel, kind of like putty. When it comes to like trending beauty products, a lot of them can be just like really gimmicky, but I like to try new stuff. I'm a fan of this one. You know, Tula is known for their probiotics. I don't really know if most of their products are really worth it or really that beneficial, but I do like this primer. It goes on the skin really nicely. It has vitamin C in it. I also think when I was reading about it before I ordered it, because I got it on sale at Ulta once, I think I want to say that it had like some sort of salicylic acid in it, to help slightly refine the skin, and it's supposed to be good for acne prone skin. And since it has a probiotics, it's really soothing, so it really helps my redness, and it just helps smooth the skin and lock in any moisture that I need, because it is dry outside, or right now it's raining, but it's getting colder, so you need to hydrate your skin, but also with wearing masks, we're having skin irritations. So I absolutely love it. It's great. And it's a makeup gripping primer, so it's gonna help soothe the skin and like lock in your makeup. It's great. I love it. Even on days that like I don't really wear any like concealer or anything, I'll put some of that on and just go with it. So all these eyeshadows are still on. I'm going to get into my brows. I'm gonna zip through this. Usually my brows is what I spend the longest on, because I have no eyebrow hair really. I use a few different things when I do my brows. I layer products like no other. So I've been using the Estee Lauder Multitasker, or Brow Multitasker. It has a crayon and then it has a powder at the other end. It's really cool. I do like this crayon a whole lot. The powder, to me, it like oxidizes. It's not my favorite, so I will go in with the Benefit Brow Styler. Once again, kind of the same concept. This crayon is just out, but then you have a powder on the other end. Really cool. I absolutely loved this product until I ran out of the crayon. I'll probably be buying more of it. Love it, love, 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 love. But I am just a fan of like Benefit brow products. I tend to use those more than anything else. And I have started using the ABH brow pen. I do that regularly after I do the crayon. Dude, my allergies are so bad. Oops. Get it together, Tats. Then now I'm gonna do the ABH brow pen. This is the shade medium brown. I have always had problems with like brow products oxidizing, especially because in right here, I literally don't grow any eyebrow hair, and I have discoloration. I have a patch right here, and I think it's part of like the vitiligo that I have. Anything, like no products will adhere to the skin, and they like everything like oxidizes. It's the craziest thing ever. I've been trying products for years. They redid the formula and like relaunched it like what, back in summer. I've been buying it pretty regularly. But this is usually the part in my routine where I break down and start crying. Oh, there's a zit in my eyebrow. Beautiful. But I break down and start crying, questioning my entire existence. Whether I chose the right passion or not. Because I'm hard on myself, because my brows always look like crap, and I think, oh, how can you be a makeup artist if you can't even do your own brows? Well, I can do other people's brows pretty damn good, and that is what I keep telling myself. We all have our own faults, and mine is just I naturally have really shitty brows, and I am a high-strung girl, and I obsess over them too much. Oh, this is not gonna work out in my favor today, is it? Okay, so when I say get ready with me, I really mean watch me have a mental breakdown. Use the Benefit 24-hour brow setter. This does the trick. It like sets your brows in place pretty well. It to me, I have to like make sure like I'm brushing it in correctly because my brows can get a little bit crusty with it. But I love it because once again, like I said, my brows are a whole mess, and I've noticed that when I don't use this, my products definitely move a lot more. And I feel like this keeps the okay, yeah, it's a brow setter. That's what it's supposed to do. It keeps the products in place more. I don't notice a whole lot of color change. I love it, and it really does set my brows like all day long. All right, bam, and my brows are done for now, at least. Will I go back in and do something to them later? Probably. All right, so now. I'm gonna do the Kiehl's line reducing vitamin C eye serum. I use this regularly, but see, look, it's already a lot less puffy. It's beautiful. Good work, eye patches. Good work. I've used a bunch of different eye patches. Obviously, I do really like the Peter Thomas Roth gold ones. Those work pretty dang nicely. I'm not a fan of Patchology. Maybe I just need to try some different ones, but the ones from Patchology that I've tried just have not really been worth the money. So I would rather buy something that I know works, and even if it costs more, at least I know that it fucking works, you know? So I'm a fan of those Skin Icelands. Also, there's a brand called Wander, I think. I got a sample of those from like Sephora once. They come in like a little red pouch. Those eye patches are beautiful. Let me tell you, they are insane. They work so fast. I'm a huge fan. All right, so now I'm just gonna do my complexion. So I'm going to take my La Prairie Light Fantastic Concealer. Unfortunately, they don't make this anymore. Do y'all hear this? This is insane. But this is just like a brush pen that clicks. I absolutely love this. I'm really upset that we don't have it anymore because it is just beautiful. It's like a light coverage. It has like skincare in it. It helps with discoloration. Just like a brightening concealer, really. And it's really smooth. It's just a great concealer. But I mainly do this because I don't like to put a whole bunch of foundation on, especially if I'm gonna put a mask on. So I usually just try to do a little bit of concealer here and there. La Prairie did come out with a new concealer though, and it is more of a full coverage. And it is beautiful. But I save that bad boy for when I'm doing like a full face. And so then I will do like a little bit on my forehead. Primarily, I just put like the makeup where, you know, that's going to be exposed to the public. So just a little bit, just a little bit. If I'm like having like really bad breakouts, I will do just like a little bit of foundation, which when I do that, I usually use the La Prairie one as well. But I like to do like bare minimum because once again in the morning, like I don't have time to do stuff because I'm always running late. And if you can make your skin look decent enough to use light coverage, then when you show up to work with a full face of makeup on, people are like, OMG, like look at you, you look so great. And you're like, thanks, I know. But if you show up to work with full glam on, but then the next day you do like sheer coverage, they're like, are you feeling okay? Play your people, my friends. Play your people. All right, so this is another brightening pen. This one is the YSL Touche Éclat. Once again, can't pronounce. But this one is just, it has a tiny bit more coverage than the La Prairie one. And it's just a little bit lighter. So I use this one to kind of just like highlight the areas. So I will do like right in here with my eyes and then right out here at the side. Because if you just kind of highlight this area, and it makes the eyes appear more lifted instead of just like spreading concealer all out from like all out underneath your eye. Ta-da! And then I'll just kind of like tap in the excess. But yeah, that's a little trick that I learned. I mean, caking concealer under your eye, even if you're using eye cream, depending on what look you're going for, it doesn't always give the best results, but less is more. And then that way, it makes your eyes appear more lifted because the illusion of the light. Science! Science! And then I do just a little bit, bam, 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 bam. I'll do a little bit like right here. I'll do a little bit right there. Typically, my nose is always red. I mean, that's where we get red usually in our face, like hormonally. And once again, I have really bad allergies. So, I try, like, I usually put like a tad bit of concealer on my nose just for like a little bit of color, but it's gonna go away and it's gonna rub off on my mask. So I don't really concentrate too much on the bottom half of my face. Okay, so if you are still wearing a like a full coverage foundation, or you're wanting to do like a foundation but you're still wearing your mask and like you're having trouble with like transfers and stuff, if you haven't used Estee Lauder's Double Wear, that will become your new best friend. It's been around forever. It is a great foundation. It's mattifying. So if you have drier skin, you need to definitely use like a really nice moisturizer with it, or a serum. If you have more oily skin, I mean, we are in winter right now, but if you have more oily skin, it's great. It stays on all day long. It doesn't transfer. It won't rub off on your mask. It's the foundation of foundations, you know? It's great. Like, you can ask like any makeup artist, and unless they have like a vendetta against like Estee Lauder or you know, just like Double Wear, I guess, for some reason, you can go somewhere and be like, oh, you need a long lasting foundation that's like transfer proof and, you know, mattifying or whatever. It's like, come right this way, let me take you to Double Wear. That is my recommendation for if you're wanting to wear if you're still wanting to wear a full coverage foundation during mask times. That's pretty much it. So my next thing is just a little bit of like bronzer. This is the Clinique Chubby Stick. It's like just like the sculpting contour or curvy contour. Once again, I'm wearing a mask, but I do some just like at the like top of my forehead. I try to do like a little contour, and I just blend, get the brush wet, blend the forehead a little bit more. All right, bam. So that's just a little extra color. So now we can do lashes. So this is like a little mini, but this is the Chanel, ooh, crap. Yay. The Chanel mascara primer. It has like some different size bristles on it, so it helps like really separate and lengthen. But I love this stuff. It is wonderful. Usually when it comes to like mascara primers, some of them are, you know, some of them do have some benefits. I do like the Clinique one. I also really liked the Lancome one. The Lancome one is probably like the most it's definitely a high-ranking mascara primer, but I think I might like the Chanel one a little bit better. It definitely like helps separate and lengthen and keep the mascara in place without smudging it. If you're looking for a primer that is a little more budget friendly, the Clinique one is really, really nice. I do really like the Clinique one. Oh, you know what? Pure Cosmetics. They have a mascara that's called Fully Charged. And that mascara is great. I love that mascara. That mascara also has a primer that when you wear the primer with that mascara, it like magnetizes together and like stretches out your lashes. It's crazy. I've used that primer a few times, and I definitely liked it too. And I know that one has like I think it has like biotin and collagen in it, so it helps, you know, promote lash growth too. That is a good one to look into. Okay, but that's that. And then after these dry, I will put on some mascara on my bottom lashes. And that's pretty much it. Obviously this is a little bit longer. This video is like 40 minutes as of right now, and obviously I have to edit out the stupid parts. But yeah, my skincare routine, like makeup routine, usually takes maybe like 15 minutes in the morning. Sometimes I can do a little bit less than that, depending on how like strategical I'm being. But yeah, so I'm running late for work, but this is it. Easy enough. I look great, glowy. My brows actually don't look that bad. So I will talk to y'all all later. Bye.